between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a four-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all four of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He will lead this one off today.
For the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Fouled away. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. One away. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Stanton matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Torres stands at first with one out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
There goes Torres off of first. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Betances is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Castro's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Dylan Betances is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Sanchez on second, Voigt on at first with 2 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. The tag, and he is out at third. And with so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Derek Dietrich, set to lead off the home half of the second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was...
Ouch, that one hit him. Now batting, number 44. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
This is line to left, and the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Stanton will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So stepping in, Lewis Brinson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Marlins. Great shot there of the Blue Waters in long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network.
Number 25.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Anderson is right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's big Aaron Judd. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball right over the outside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he misses 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Stepping in, Dan Straley as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Popped him up. Voigt is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, number 52. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
A ball and no strikes.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Riddle stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Soft liner toward short. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. To short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready. First pitch of the at-bat. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hicks over at second. Andujar at first, one gone. Three and oh now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Dylan Betances, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Set and the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 44, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 25.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.T. Riddle is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Slurved, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Riding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike two. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 0-1 on its way. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And the change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Strahler. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Greg Bird, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now Neil Walker is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next for the Marlins.
In now, Brian Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Derek.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Here's Starlin Castro, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Right over the middle, knee high. Dietrich is off of first with 2 away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Way dead and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Number 25.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks. So striding in, number 44. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. On the ground to third. Gloved by Walker. And there's one down now. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He went down on strikes last time up. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Fouled away.
Center field is batting in the 9th spot. Number 79.
The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Now batting.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. High in the air out to center field. Number 79 will get there, and he puts it away to digging in, number 79. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
A ball and no strikes.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Men on third with 2 down. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. high in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great coming to the plate now, Neil Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Neil Walker becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Greg Bird is on deck. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher, Dylan Betances.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Comes set, and the 0-1. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Derek Dietrich. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, Number 44.
Stepping into the box, number 44. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. 3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've got 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-0 to score this afternoon. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Betances is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Dan Straley. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.